What is going on YouTube? So man, it has been a while since I have done a vlog, boys. It has been a while. So today it's not going to be anything spectacular, and I know for a fact that a lot of people probably aren't even going to watch it, but for the diehards, I really want to get a video out, kind of let you guys know what's been going on and why things really slowed down as far as like me uploading and stuff. I really hit a brick wall, guys, and I want to change that. So let's talk about projects. Let's work on some stuff. I got two things that I really would like to try to get done today. First, I'm going to try to be putting this old Pioneer unit into the CD5, just because I've been running this old ass Alpine since I got the car running and tuned and stuff. And honestly, guys, to be real, I was supposed to be doing a video on the Odyssey. I was going to be doing a coilover install on that thing, but unfortunately my third or fourth starter has taken a shit on this car, so really I can't move it. It won't even turn over right now, so I have to find a starter before I can even fire this up to move it. So this thing is just a freaking yard ornament again. I've really kind of mastered the art of the starters on this thing, so it won't be that bad to put it on. Side note, if you're wondering, if you're new to the channel, this thing is my base vehicle, which has 415s, and I do have the doors all done. Yeah, it's got 415s on a Terramp 15K, and I do have a limitless lithium battery bank, which I'm wondering if it's gotta be that, man, that's killing my starters, because guys, before that the van did fine with the starter that it came with. Everything was good, and then I do the lithium, and now, man, I can't, a starter won't even make it. It won't make it a month and I'll burn one up, like, and I don't know why. I mean, I put a post up on Facebook looking for a starter, and I said that the lithium was cooking it, and a couple of my base homies did chime in and try to kind of navigate through why I'm having an issue, but no one knows yet. I mean, I thought maybe it could have been because the van is just old and maybe the lithium is just cooking the starter, but one dude did say he had a 95 Corolla with lithium with no issue. But like I was trying to tell them, man, the only way that I could probably save the alternator, the starter, for a little while is if I trip my breaker. So with this off, like you see now, it disconnects the lithium from the rest of the van, and that makes it act as a regular van. It's got like 12.6, 12.8 voltage resting, and it'll start like that all day. The problem is I start getting lazy and I don't disconnect it. I just fire it off with the lithium still hooked, and with the lithium it's like 13.8 resting. So it's kind of like jump starting this thing with just more voltage, and it's cooking the solenoid, man. It's got to be that lithium bank. Now, people telling me all type of stuff, but a lot of base people don't have Hondas, especially this old. So it's not seeming unlikely to me that could be the issue, man. I don't know. I do have a isolator that I have in the shop, but the problem with the isolator is you feed it signal to allow it to switch on. So at the time I cut the switch on, it's gonna feed signal, cut the isolator on, and I'm gonna be running off the same freaking 13.8. The only good thing about the isolator is when I leave it down for a while, I don't have to cut this off every time. Like right now it's off because I leave it off when the van's gonna sit for a while, like maybe a couple days, 2-3 days or so, just so the battery up here isn't draining the lithium in the back. But I don't know, man. I gotta figure something out, man, because it's just eating up starters, and this one was a genuine Honda starter. So I don't know, man, but that's pretty much where I'm at on the van, and that's why I'm not doing the coilover install today. I was supposed to be doing. The van is just stuck sitting for now. So yeah, what I'm gonna try to do is get this CD player installed in the CD5, which she is looking minty, boys. She is looking minty. I still need to do a junkyard run video for this thing. We need a bumper light. The bumper probably can be saved. We need some interior bits, like this door handle is still broken, and the back door handle over there is broken. And we need a trunk. We need a trunk to get rid of this dent. And at that point, I should be good to sand this thing down and paint it, which will be in some videos coming up. So yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do now, I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'm not even gonna time lapse. I'm gonna go ahead and get this snatched out, get this put in. Hopefully everything goes smooth. And then I'll probably talk a little bit before we start installing the TV into Harley over there. All right guys, so got the Pioneer in this joint. Should have been did that honestly, but I don't know why I hadn't. But yeah, sounds great. I think they actually replaced the speakers and the doors and stuff in this thing a while back, so it actually does sound really decent, which I'm super happy about. I don't really want to go in the doors and stuff right now, doing all that mess. So everything's good. This thing is officially done. I'm just talking in it before I move over to Nisha's trap, because, well, this thing does have AC and it is raining a bit outside, so I want to enjoy the air for a minute before I switch over to the heat wave and try to get that TV put in. But yeah, so over the last couple weeks, I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth removed. That was pretty good. Thankfully, I didn't have like a lot, like I didn't really have any pain even the day of the surgery. Like as soon as I had it done, I didn't have any pain, so very grateful for that. And now I'm back to eating every fucking thing, like everything I want to eat. So I'm super hyped about that. But I did have that done, and I just kind of been in a funk, guys. Honestly, man, I'm gonna be real with you, man. The K car has been really putting a dampen on my spirits, because I want it done the way I want it done, and it's just, man, my pockets ain't that deep, cuz. So it's like, it's gonna take me a while, man, to actually make it happen. But I don't want to settle. I don't want to do the F23 turbo in that. I may possibly find another shell that we can play with that on, maybe during this year, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to even get the K done this year. I really don't. But I don't want that to affect everyone that's watching. I know people are excited. I'm excited. This will be my first K car, and I want to do it right. Well, right in my eyes, guys. So I'm not gonna build a motor and all that stuff, but I do want to do the 24 with the transmission, and I want turbo, and I want to make 500 horsepower. That's it. E85. I am gonna run E85 in it. I'm gonna dump everything out of the hood. I want this to be a raw freaking street car. It's not gonna be a race car. I don't really like race cars that are just for racetracks. I like both. Like, I like to be able to take it to the track, enjoy it, but also be able to drive it to work. Maybe cut some heads off one day after work or something. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna spend a lot of money. I want to be able to drive that crap on the street. Like, I don't want to just have to trailer it to the track, and it's just, I don't know. That's just me. But anyway, yeah, the EK 4-door is definitely gonna be K turbo. I'm not settling for anything less, but that's gonna also make it take longer for me to get it done. Good news about that. What I do want to try to do more this year that I have been neglecting, I need to take more care of the cars that I already have. Now, some people, man, I'm one of them people, I do get bored of one car after I do certain things to it. I kind of want to just leave it alone and move on to something new. But man, there are YouTubers, man, that work on one freaking car all the time. Like, and I get bored of looking at that. Now, I'm sure you guys will probably get bored of looking at the same car, doing the same stuff. But guys, I really want to do some things to the cars I have to make them in a better state. 2 examples of which, the truck back there, Harley, I want to put a paint job on that this year, a nicer paint job, one that kind of similar like Trap has, that's actually got clear coat, base coat, all that good stuff. I want to get that done, which is what I think I'm going to work on first. And then I want to get this painted. I want to paint this car, base coat, clear coat, all that good stuff, and give it a nice clean look for the street as well. Because this is like supposed to be one of my dailies. It does have AC, and it's got power steering, all of that. It's not a fast car, but it's pretty quick with the F23. So it's just a fun car all the way around. And I am debating on, I think this is going to be the car that I take to Tail of the Dragon this year. So that being said, man, I do want to get a paint job on it, hopefully by then. And I also want to do like little maintenance stuff to a lot of the cars, man. Everything really needs ball joints. They don't squeak or anything, but I see a lot of people's falling out and stuff. So I really don't want that to happen to us. So I do want to do ball joints probably at least on this, the turbo car, my trap, possibly go ahead and do Nisha's trap, and especially this one here, this 08, this 2008 Accord has 320 some thousand miles, and I don't think anyone has ever touched the ball joints on that thing. And I do see people fall out of those as well, so definitely want to do that. The turbo, definitely want to do ball joints on that, and I want to do brakes, like rotors. Definitely to upgrade the rotors on that. They are super cracked, and while I'm at it, since it's captive, I am going to try to go ahead and do the wheel bearings, all of that good stuff on it too. Get the front end just completely freshened up, and that car should service us for another long time, man. It's been a great car. I do have little issues here and there with the turbo stuff, but so far, man, I've been keeping her together, man, and it's great. It's been great. Maxpeedingrods Turbo, huge shout out to them. Everything's holding together just fine. So yeah, but what I'm gonna do now is go ahead, jump into Nisha's car, get this ATOTO A6 TV put in, which, man, if those guys even watch my videos anymore, huge shout out to them. They gave me this thing it's probably been almost a year ago, man, and I put it on the back burner because I was trying to do a lot more stuff with the other cars, and guys, I'm just behind, man, but huge shout out to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this thrown in. It's similar to the one that I have in Trap. If you guys remember, I did do the A7 in Trap. This is the A6. Very, very affordable. Amazon special TVs, like media receivers. Really nice. They have all the stuff you want, Bluetooth, the GPS stuff, all of that works. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, all that good stuff works. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in there. I'm gonna get that thrown in and show you the finished product in it. So fast forward to the next day, boys. I did quit on this thing yesterday. I ended up having the wrong plug twice. So I don't know how that works, but I actually have two plugs like this now, and this car, as you can see, calls for like the fatter unit, which is this one right here. So now that'll plug right in there, like so. And that should give us all the power. I've already wired everything up. So I'm gonna go ahead, plug in the unit, test it, and then we can go on and mount it. I already also have the side pieces mounted, which this is really what sets this thing apart from like the Maxpeedingrods one. The Maxpeedingrods one does work, don't get me wrong, but it needs these side panel pieces. It's missing that, and that makes this thing virtually impossible to mount up. And that's what sucks about this. I mean, it works great. Everything functions properly. I do like having a knob pause versus like touch, like with just buttons, like how this is, because when you're dealing with music and you have it turned up, it's just quicker and easier to be able to turn it down with the knob. So I'm gonna miss that, but the good news is this one does mount properly in the dash, so it'll be nice and secure. This little bracket you see here, this is actually what the other CD player that I had in here was mounted to. So these bolt holes right here line perfectly up with the holes on the dash. So it should basically fit right in. The only thing that I'm questioning is if I have these silver bolts in the right spot, I might have to shift them forward or backwards, whichever way, to make sure that it's sticking out the dash the proper amount. But other than that, man, this thing should go together smoothly. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this up, test it, and then we can go ahead and put it into the dash. Well guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap this video up. We got the TV in this, trap still sitting here looking pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Hopefully, I try my best, guys, to get a starter for the van that I was gonna go on and get thrown in as well, but hopefully I can do that in the next video, man, and get that back up and going. But it feels good, man, I can't lie. It does feel good to have gotten some stuff done, and it feels good to be vlogging again, even though I didn't really show too much today. But anyway, I just really wanted to get something together to show you guys that I'm still here and I'm getting through life, man. I'm gonna get back on navigating some videos for you guys. We got some good content that I need to get done. Again, painting this, painting the CD5. We got all that coming up. I'm gonna try to paint the CB7 as well. We got some maintenance stuff we need to get done. Trap needs to be put in there too. I need to pull the motor, do timing belt, water pump on it, just to keep that H23A running strong. But yeah, guys, we got content coming, man, so just stay tuned. Right now I'm about to go down and check my parents out for a little bit. We are driving Big Rambo. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Make sure y'all smack the like button for me. I will catch y'all next time. Remember, respect all bills. Peace out.